ceiling. It was just so bright gold. And it was just a mystical experience. And as I spun around and everything happened is I spun up outside into the universe and went all the way around and broke up into pieces and went down to the earth. And it was then that I knew that I was part of the world, part of substance of everything, rocks, everything. I mean, it was my significant experience. And that was 15 years ago. So I've known that even with all this other stuff going on, you know, I've been able to get back to that. Well, that's when I started really questioning the belief systems that I've had, I think, is when I experienced that. But I've been through this and had that kind of thing, but I don't know why for today, for some reason. I just connected.
Remembered. Call it remembering, bringing some of a part of us back. So you're describing, I think, in stages of consciousness, people talk about a transcendent experience. You know, so that even Christ consciousness, cosmic consciousness is that being a part of the whole and at the same time connected to the local.
Right.
And I really appreciate sharing that, because I think in the way the workbook starts is about who are we and what is our, we're often mourning the past, the stuff that we cared so much about that now we don't have, and it's fragmented, and we're thrown into this chaos. And my experience has been, and so when you share this experience of being part of the whole, it's been that there's a possibility, I think, for people who have gone through this extreme trauma, that we've had out-of-body experiences, not like thinking that was like a spiritual thing at the time, but just as a survival mechanism. That actually it is an insight into this kind of transcendent spiritual experience, and so at some point, then we can reconcile that we are this spiritual piece having a human experience, and there is that process. I mean, so my experience, and I think that's the starting point, is like, so we've lost touch, we've split, with our bodies, with our minds, and all this stuff, and as we put those pieces kind of back together, they're going to be totally different. And part of the differentness is having a sense of, I'm not my experiences. I'm not just my body. I'm not just all these things that I've worked so hard to do and be. So they are, to me, really linked. The fragmenting at the same time, then rethinking what we used to believe in, and being grounded. So despite all the other stuff, and to me, it's not all smooth, but it's more together. It's more. So again, to me, I think I certainly share in both of those experiences. The sadness and the fragmented experience, and literally the whole PTSD experience. And then this other piece that's also, it's grounded in a very different way. So I can have fun. So I can hold on to it, revisit, those different experiences without it having the same kind of maybe toxic or terrible aspect of it.